Good morning. This morning we're making the depression breakfast.
Have you let it linger today, Queen?
America. And America's just kind of not doing it for me right now. Like, I don't really want to think about America.
It's strange, and I'm gonna explain why.
My favorite nemesis, bitch-ass Ronald Reagan.
33 years in this country, and that's it. It sucks.
Tomorrow we begin one of the most pointless journeys of our entire lives.
Revel in the glory of being brilliant at a completely pointless activity.
In this video, I will be answering the question, is it Wednesday?
I wanted to put this out because I'm confused. I am confusion. Like, what are y'all Okay, anyway.
Is green red? No, it was green.
I literally had to stop and buffer.
I am melting. My brain is melting. I'm going through it.
I'm trying. I've seen better days.
I'm broken right now.
Something is going wrong here, and I don't fully understand what. I just know something is going wrong.
The table is just full of Taco Bell menu items, and it's not funny. It's just sad. I get sweaty. I don't say anything. I don't critique or grade or rate any of the items I eat.
This is just I'm short-circuiting.
No. My tummy hurts. You guys don't know how hard it is to be a YouTuber.
Also the trauma, you know about the trauma.
I mean, I have breakdowns about things that don't matter, like, every other day, so who am I to judge toddlers?
Yes, pretentious Europeans in my comment section, I know that your kids don't have school lunch debt. I know that kids shouldn't have school lunch debt. No need to tell the frog the water's warm when he's already being boiled alive.
Imagine this is moving. Imagine this is Subway Surfers moving for this next one. It'll really be hyper engaging, okay? Succumb to your own brain rot and die on camera.
Every commentary creator talks about the same things and only talks about drama. Well, I'm gonna commentate on something that I like, that's unique to me right now.
The movie Ratatouille? Undecided. I feel like there's much more to unpack than I'm ready to do right now, so I haven't actually compartmentalized that.
We can live in a meeting-free society. The dream of an empty calendar is alive in all of us.
Trust me, once you remove annoying gas elements from your life, your mental health will improve exponentially.
Listen, if I want to listen to jazz, I got great jazz albums that already exist. I can rap over them.
Whatever connections make my brain do the brain thing just dropped off temporarily.
Life goes on and there's bigger things. Go smell the roses, go outside, breathe in the air, talk to your loved ones.
Eat an enchilada.
Yeah, eat an enchilada. This is not what life's about.
But seriously, pick up an instrument, play the piano, go play a sport.
Watch any of my videos and you'll see that they're frankly epic.
And not to throw a big old correlation doesn't equal causation over here, but we have to remember that there are plenty of confounding variables.
Do I look like someone who is bothered to do some research into that? Because I did.
It's such a slow and tedious process, and it's probably the most fun I've ever had doing anything.
And because I am an academic,
I can speak all the languages. There's a name for that, right? Like polygraph, quadratic.
Okay, listen. Maybe, call me old-fashioned, but I think society functions on the goodwill of strangers in a lot of ways.
Maybe we can build a railway system? Wouldn't that be sick?
And I know you're starting to get bored, okay? I'm teaching you about science and stuff.
Listen, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to be rash, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to be crude, I don't want to be, unjust.
Sorry, I'm not this mean usually, okay? I just hate Elon Musk.
And the world already has one Mark Zuckerberg, which is way too many.
You cannot earn $1 billion without exploiting the labor of other people. Please understand this.
A free railway system? So people could, you know, transport across the US without owning a car?
Who gives a fuck about the Golden Globes? Like, is that, at this point, do we really even care about
award ceremonies anymore.
Am I a big fan of taking classic cartoons and making them into live action adaptations? No. I'm not.
I'm just one man. I'm just one man with so much eye strain.
So I think I have bad hand-eye coordination too.
I don't think.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know.
exhausted.
Yeah, you're going through
My
it.
skin hurts.
Me when I get up too quickly.
I think I'm actually gonna fade.
You know what? Me when I get up at all.
Every day, no matter how much I try, I always end up hungry again at some point. It's just one of my little quirks. I don't know.
Hello? What a vulnerable moment.
It's creeping up the list of worst days of my life.
Now, I assumed I was done with this spreadsheet, but like an architect working on the Parthenon, I thought, this could use a few more columns.
And instead of maybe expanding on highways and building more lanes that doesn't actually fix the problem of traffic, we could just build a train.
Now, mind you, I am delusional.
And I am a neurodivergent Zoomer.
I don't know what this means or whatever, but I just go with like, I see shapes in front of me, like shapes and colors, and I make decisions based on them.
As somebody who changes their hair often,
just cut your hair. Actually, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just a girl.
Am I just destined to keep repeating the same mistakes? Am I stupid?
Yes. And I'm sure many of you relate to this. Dating is the pits.
Indeed, humans do be negative.
In certain outfits, I look like a mom in the 80s. In others, I look like Gregory from 5 Nights at Freddy's.
people contain multitudes.
I like the idea of just being a little guy.
I don't know if I'm hyping myself up unnecessarily, but I feel like I kind of absolutely 100% went off here.
You know what? I was starting to feel like a narcissist. I thought I was the hottest bitch in the room. And then, I was a little bit.
Like, what gives me the right to just absolutely snap like that? Hello? I'm an artistic director. I'm a designer. I am a dumb bitch.
Staring at Excel and cracked out on prescription stimulants.
And you must, for the love of God, have some swagger.
But before you go, I'm gonna talk to you for 20 more minutes about a guy I learned about on Wikipedia.
And if you're like me and you have a lot of sleep debt, then you can pretty easily just sleep through an entire afternoon and then sleep all the way until the morning.
I'm out here confusing doctors and fighting my hardest every day, so... No one wants to see a girl boss win, but we will win anyway. I love how both of these are phrased as if there's a possibility that no, I can't read, but yes, I can, but no, I don't.
I am not an organized person. I am not a focused person.
I am the spokesperson for being annoying.
I said, hold on, wait. Do I have a short attention span?
So I've dragged you with me on this journey through the annals of history, a process that isn't pretty or fun most of the time.
I think I just learned I've been crazy for 3 months.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not.
You want to play more bingo?
From what I can tell, and I cannot tell very much, I'm not the guy to ask.
So here I am, with ADHD and no plan.
And I still have nearsightedness and astigmatism, okay? Nothing fucking changed.
Let some of us sweat from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. Some of our bodies are betraying us constantly.
I look like a ghost from Luigi's Mansion.
Would I have chosen this paper white, fur-covered, constantly sweating body? No, I wouldn't have.
Ugh, I'm shivering at the thought.
Does it require constant almonds? Yes. Almonds all the time.
And here's the thing, dude. Sometimes shit just fucking happens. You know what I mean? There's no rhyme or reason, anything. Sometimes shit just happens to your fucking body, and it's bullshit. It's annoying.
Let's talk about some things. First of all, I love me a good marching band.
My taste is eclectic and obsessive, and I need to buy a new thing every single week off of Facebook Marketplace, or else I will combust.
Blue and Moody music! Hello! That song rocks.
Just my personal opinion, which matters a lot.
I think France was a mistake.
In my opinion, which is always correct and never wrong, Lady Gaga is 3D and italic.
I just have my reasons. That's just my opinion. I'm not the biggest enthusiast over thinking that a live action is like an improved, better version of the cartoon, because many people don't take animation seriously.
Now, I promised my mama I'd never hit a woman, so I'm gonna have to settle for destroying her in the marketplace of ideas. Get bent!
All it took was 10 minutes of free time. I'm so tired. It's 6:30. I could check out.
What if the worst case scenario happened 100% of the time? Yeah.
Me when the only way out is through.
Like, what if this continues forever? What if I'm incapable of doing a task? What if this is like the new me? Anyway.
The villain, if anything, is like the US government. Don't get me wrong. I love bullying people, but there's a bigger bad guy in the room.
Hi, I just want to be left alone.
Alongside being sad, I've been a lot more angry recently.
I'm so enraged. I might be smiling now, but it's really just because what else can you do, right? How else can I react?
I am super stinky and gross and just disgusting.
You've gotten a peek behind the curtain at my madness every time I make a video.
It's crazy to put this much work into videos that get 13 likes. I guess all I'm really getting at is Mr. Rogers was amazing, and now that he's gone, the world is missing someone like that. And that's where I come in.
Don't forget, I'm your big sister.